Morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Tricky Brickies. It's absolutely Baltic. I'm somewhere in Middlesex. I'm at an old people's home and I've come to price a job involving some outside stairs. When I say stairs, I meant steps. We've got a squirrel on the job. Oh, he's run away. Right, apparently there's some steps or stairs around here which are in dire straits and need some looking at. I'm just waiting for the surveyor and the architect to turn up so we can go through the job. I'm looking round. It's not here. I think I can see them. I think they're behind this bit because there's some stuff barriered off. So let's find it. It's like a maze round here. It looks like I found the offender. I believe all of this is coming down. It's cracked all through here. Damage on this corner. Yeah, this is all coming down. Look, it's all subsided. This might be quite a big job. I thought it was going to be a little repair job, but it looks like it's a bit more than that. Oh wow, yeah, these are all gone. I think all of this steps is coming down. This could be a big job. Alright, so I'm looking here, all of this is, yeah, this is all blown, it's all broken. It's cracked, it's subsided, it's all over the place. I mean, it still looks solid, but I think the whole thing's going to have to come down. We're going to have to put a new footing in and everything for this. Big job. That's definitely gone. Way lent over. All of this section has gone over. And it's gone over from in the ground. When I'm stood next to this here, you can see that this corner of the footing here, it's either snapped somewhere. I would imagine the footing snapped somewhere around here. And this side's all subsided. Whether it's something to do with this drainage, whether the soil underground is getting into the drainage there and it's washing away slowly and now the footing's dropped, I don't know. But it's definitely a case of knocking this bad boy down. This could be a nice little job. I mean, it's quite an intricate set of staircase to do here. It's got a bench incorporated in it. I actually hope I get this, because this is quite a cool little job to do. Something a bit different from the norm, you know what I mean? Big staircase. Who gets to build a big staircase? You know what I mean? Not everybody. Most people just get to do one on top of two. But to build a nice staircase, all of that there, in brick, I think would be awesome. So let's find this surveyor anyway and see what he's got to say. So I've just gone through the job with the surveyor and the other guy down the bottom here, and yeah, definitely, yeah, the whole thing's definitely coming down. Going to take it down right the way down to footing, new footing underneath, new concrete steps, but the wall is going to be a dwarf wall, and then we're going to put railings on the top of it. From what I gather, I'm going to get a drawing off of the guy, but I think we're going to go for a dwarf wall now instead of a full height one like this. Bring up maybe 600 mil or something out of the ground and then put a railing on. So that's the idea. Let's have a look at the drawing. I've got a feeling these drains might be part of the issue. When we dig down, I bet we'll find a collapsed drain or something in here, because the ground's disappeared off so fast and that wall's gone towards the drain. Or it could be the tree the other side. The roots from that bad boy might be coming through here and causing an issue. Or it could be a bit of both. Probably a bit of both. Right, so now I'm back home. We've got a bit of this is the existing stuff here. This is what they've put on for the existing stuff, and this is the new proposed stuff. So we're going to put in all the green stuff is footing under the ground, 600 deep, at the beginning, as obviously the stairs go up, the footing's going to stay level at the bottom, but we're going to put some steps in it. So it's going to raise up to 1050 there, it looks there, plus another 600 and another 600. So yeah, we're going to be up about two, yeah, from top to bottom. It's a good 2 meters elevation through there in footings. There's the outside of it, so it looks like we're going 450 wide all the way around as well. So that's the footing. These are for the return bits as well that we've got there, all the depths and everything. So I can work out the square meterage now, how much concrete I need everywhere. And I can also work out how many bricks I'm going to need, because this section here in white, where this red line is, the red line is the ground level. So everything in white above the green there up into the steps is going to be brick, because we don't want concrete steps going in, new concrete steps. There'll be nothing against that side, so we need to do that in brickwork, and then obviously the railings are then going to work on top of the steps. So that's the plan. So I'm going to QS this now, work out how many square meters of concrete we've got, and then how many bricks we need. Then we can go from there. There you go. Anyway, I've written a little list out of all the stuff I need. 1100 bricks. That's me worked out for me footing, my concrete there, 7.6 meters. Stuff for the top, there's some slabs at the top and bottom of the steps, anti-slip slabs, I think. Yeah, half a ton of sharp, ton and a half of building sand, 10 cement, bottle of fair wall ties. There's a couple of other things as well I'm going to need for this job. So obviously I'm going to have to gun it all out. So I'm going to order in some sheets of OSB board so I can line it over the grass, because obviously we're going to get a little mini, I'm going to get a skips over there, I think. And I'm going to have to make a runway over boards so we don't churn all the grass up when we're going back and forth with the skip dumper. And I'm going to have to get a little machine over there to knock it over with a pecker on it to break it all up, because there's going to be some big chunks of concrete coming out of there. Yeah, and then once we've used that, I'm going to use them boards. Hopefully they won't get all smashed up and crushed up, but we should be able to use them boards afterwards once the dig out's all done and all the dig out's done and cleared. We don't have to use the machines anymore. Be able to use them for shuttering for the concrete. That's the idea. You're probably wondering what I'm thinking in the way of money to do this job as well. The big thing that people are really interested in. What should you charge for something like this? Well, I'm thinking to cover my arse on this job, because you never know what's going to be in the ground. If I hit into the ground there, and I've got some drainage issues to sort out and things like that. So I'm going to allow myself a week to get it all down, dug out and prepped for footing. Then I've allowed myself 2 weeks to get the brickwork up, the steps all set in, the shuttering done, the steps in. 2 weeks to get everything back in. So a week pretty much on the brickwork and making sure the brickwork's right, and getting all the shuttering in for the steps, setting the slabs in and everything, getting all my levels ready for when I'm putting my level stuff, my horizontal stuff in. Then I've got another week there then to either to pour the steps and the concrete and get all of that done, get the shuttering taken down, and once the shuttering's gone off, I can get on the railings. So we're going to put them in with Chemfix in the concrete just inside, shows on the drawing, just inside the brickwork. So we don't put the railings on top of the brickwork. It's concrete, railing, and then the brickwork is like the edging, which just covers up all of the shuttering and all of the soil underneath, all of the aggregate underneath the steps. So that's basically what the brickwork's doing there. It's just going to retain the steps, all the stuff that's underneath the steps, and help support the steps as they go up. So guys and girls, what would you price that job at? That's the question. What would you price the job at. Hit it up the whatever you think the price should be in the comments. But Tricky Bricky added his numbers together, and I figured out it's going to take me and a labourer over there. I'm going to take a labourer with me, so 3 weeks over there. Possibly won't need a labourer all of the time, but just to be sure, book one in for the whole job. I'm going to say 6,500 for that 3 weeks labour. So 6,500 plus materials, skips, hire of tools, stuff like that. So, but labour wise, 6,500. Got to work out all the prices for the materials. Well, they're going to be sorted out by the subcontractor who I'm doing this for. So, for me, the labour, I think, yeah, £6,500. What do you think? Again, hit that up in the comments. And until the next one, guys and girls, let's hope, fingers crossed, Tricky Bricky gets the job. And I'll see you soon. But until then, peace out and pow.
A man walks into a pub and asks for a pint of anything except Stella. Barman asks, "What's wrong with Stella?" The man says, "I had 12 pints of Stella last night, and when I came round I was fucking skint." Barman says, 12 pints of anything costs about the same. The man replies, "Skint is my dog."